far can you actually get with a full tank of fuel in the Peugeot 308? This is a question the French carmaker set out to find an answer to in a spectacular marathon from Saarbrücken, Germany to Barcelona, Spain. Several people signed up online to participate in an energy-saving contest to determine Peugeot's Eco-Champ. The race was set up in 3 stages over 3 days. 8 teams, each consisting of 2 drivers, were to run the cars as economically as possible, as far as their 60-liter tanks would get them. A big motivating factor for the drivers, the Eco-Champ, the team to drive the longest distance, would win a new Peugeot 3008. Peugeot CEO Olivier Dada gave the starting signal and everyone took off towards the first stage finish, Chalon-sur-Saône. Driving at an average of 70 to 80 kilometers per hour on the highway, the teams constantly kept an eye on the rev counter and their average consumption displays. Drivers had the chance to exchange information at checkpoints set up at rest areas along the route.
Schön ist es. Macht Spaß.
Bis dann.
Wie empfangen Sie dann?
Tschüss. Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
The first day, 16 drivers had already managed to stay below the manufacturer's claimed average consumption figures of 4.5 liters per 100 kilometers. No wonder with the great prizes in store, the first and second runners-up are already drooling over the prospect of winning a Peugeot 308 and 207. At night, upon arrival at the first stage finish in France, measurement controls were conducted before a well-earned dinner was served. Each vehicle was fitted with a special device to register average consumption, speed, CO2 emissions, and other data. Each team had to keep a detailed report of their data. In addition, the competition organizers also checked the seals placed on the vehicles. To prevent any tampering while filling up the tank or reduction of the car's weight, the fuel caps were not only replaced but also sealed.
Tag gestern war sehr erfolgreich, würde ich sagen. Die Teams haben gute Ergebnisse erzielt, für uns überraschend gute Ergebnisse. Da müssen wir heute noch ein bisschen agieren, denn da werden wir wahrscheinlich zusätzliche Strecken reinnehmen müssen, damit die auch wirklich bis Barcelona die Kilometer schaffen, die sie jetzt mit dem noch gefüllten Tank erreichen können.
Early in the morning, everyone continued towards Provence. The route took the cars along the southern coast of France, across the Spanish border to the finish in Barcelona. Passing sites like the Porte du Soleil, the field of cars had already spread out a bit. By this time, each team had developed its own strategy and driving style to win the race. A stop at a rest area found all teams far surpassing all expectations with surprisingly low consumption values. The organizers decided to spontaneously add an extra stretch to the race so that all the drivers would empty their tanks the next day. Despite their frugal driving style, the teams did not hold up traffic. They even had fun passing trucks along the way. During the twilight hours, they cruised down Spanish roads, meeting later at a hotel for the vehicle controls and dinner together. On the third and last day, there were still some kilometers to go before reaching Barcelona, where they gathered at a circuit cordoned off for the finale. The goal and even requirement for winning was to actually get the tank down to empty. For about an hour, the Eco-Champ contestants spun around the track, cheered on by Peugeot's organizing team. Some patient and relaxed, others racing and hasty, until one by one, all the engines died, the cars rolling to a halt, and the tow truck came. The champs were crowned that evening at a farewell dinner. Even Peugeot was amazed by the results. With their 60-liter diesel tank and the 308, this two-man team achieved an astounding 2.9 liters per 100 kilometers, covering an overall distance of 2,060 kilometers. At that rate, they could have even made it to Malaga.